Fuck. Grundlesumpin Bilko. Now that's the most Star Wars name. Angine de Poitrine.
Hi, Brandon.
The fuck is that? Oh my goodness.
It's us.
Oh shit, it's us?
Yeah. Which
Hell
one
yeah.
is you, you think?
I'm definitely I'm definitely a big nose white
Of
with
course,
black dog guy.
100%.
Yeah.
1000%. Yeah.
That's definitely me.
Do you know these guys?
No, I have no clue what that is.
They're a rockin' math rock duo.
Math rock. Oh shit. The double guitar. Hell yeah.
it's
Damn.
a it's a yeah, excuse me. It's a bass and a guitar,
Oh hell yeah. All in one.
and yeah, and it's microtonal, which like a normal. You know how a normal octave has 12 notes?
Mm-hmm.
They multiplied the frets, so their octaves have 24 notes.
So you can do like a
Quarter
quarter
notes.
key.
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
crazy. Yeah. So
Whoa.
he'll play the bass, loop it back, and then play the guitar over it, and
Holy
this
shit.
crazy shit. But how we starting this bitch?
Movie.
We start off with a
Monotonic key.
we
Oh, my microphone. Wait, so I have a question. I know we just started the thing. Are goodness, you're dying
I'm
over
sick.
there.
I'm
Are
sick.
most double guitars a guitar and a bass, or is it usually two
I think it's
guitars?
just two guitars. Yeah,
Oh, okay, so that's different.
it is different.
I heard that in like
Double dipping.
China and Japan and shit when they do like choirs and things. Like that's me. When they do like choirs and things, they sing. That's so you, man.
Yeah, they sing.
They have like quarter
Yeah,
melody, quarter
it's a thing
tones.
in a lot of Middle Eastern music too, like the sitar and that shit.
Yeah, the didgeridoo.
Microtones. And King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard likes the microtone. You know what else is in the Tunisia?
You're gonna say Middle East, weren't you?
Yeah.
Not in the Middle East, in Northern Africa.
But we have a scrawl, and little did they know that a scrawl like this
Become
would
the
the
most
most
famous intro of all
recognized
time.
iconography. Yeah,
Devin would have hated it probably.
of course. It's a jar. It like now we know it and recognize it and love it, but that's like a pretty daunting. I mean, it's very sci-fi pulpy. Just have it scrolling up and out. That's crazy. That's
It
insane.
hits you right off the bat, and it's like I'm sure the
It
people
gets me every time.
in '77 people are just whoa, what the fuck? It like that's ambitious.
Every time it gets me. Even the like the good ones, like the new ones, like the Last Jedi.
Yeah, they still do it.
Even the bad one, like the Skywalker one. I get it.
Oh, I forgot I was gonna mention. I'm eating on this podcast today. There was a concert in our neighborhood because we have a little amphitheater, and there was a food truck called Tracy Papa's Tacos, and it's supposedly like the best tacos in Billings. And so I've got
Yeah,
a tray of three different
man.
ones. This one here, double corn, chicken, salsa verde, onions, and cilantro, just kind of a classic chicken street taco. This one on the end is a Thai chicken peanut one. So it's got
Penis one.
diced carrots, it's got cilantro, it's got chopped green onions, and then it's got the peanut sauce, the ooey gooey yummy white man sauce.
So you're gonna be snacking on that while we pod.
And then number three is the Jamaica meat jerk off chicken one. It's got
Um,
Jamaican jerk sauce with a mango and jalapeno or mango habanero salsa and slices of habanero pepper on the top with cilantro and
spicy,
onion. So I'm gonna be going through
daunting
it.
for the podcast.
Which taco do you think I should eat first? The OG, the
The
Thai, or the
habanero.
You want me to eat the habanero first?
Yeah.
No, I think I need to save that for last in case it hurts my taste buds.
The, we disagree there, but that does sound very good. I like the peanut sauce one. Sounds really good, actually, too.
Okay, that's what I'll have first.
But basically, scrawl happens. Hype music. A lot of exposition. Gist of the matter is, Vader's running around killing people for the Emperor. Nobody knows where Obi-Wan is. Smash in. Fucking, we get hot ass Leia with some robots. And they're fighting Brandon,
They are.
and
Let's see.
then it's like a little spaceship shootout. It's like a western, like in like a bar, basically. It's a
Mhm.
shootout.
Let's see, because it's a galactic civil war. It's the rebellion, the Rebel Alliance versus
We know,
the
yes.
the Galactic Empire. Um, you're showing it again. The Rebel Alliance, this little starship battle, is over stolen blueprints to what's called the Death Star. Quit showing me that.
Look, his eyes are actually in his mouth.
Oh shit! I didn't notice that the first time.
Yeah.
And so that's a decoy nose.
They play like that, as you can tell.
They've stolen like blueprints to what's called the Death Star, which is this colossal like space station built by the Empire that's capable of just destroying entire planets. And yes, you said quit showing the hot ass princess, Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan, is their rebel leader and obtained the schematics, but her ship was intercepted and boarded by Darth Vader and the stormtroopers.
They blast on through. They're kicking ass. Leia doesn't have much of a choice. She has to send out a distress call with these two robot friends she has. We all know R2D2 and C3PO, the true heroes of the thing. And then we go to Tunisia.
Yeah, yeah. So she
Two
gets
from Tunisia.
you don't know what she's sending, but you do see her briefly give a voice memo to R2D2, one of the droids, before they go off. It just showed me everything you've got. Pedal.
It's a wah pedal.
Wah 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 wah. And they escape with plans on a like an escape pod to Tatooine. It's a nearby desert planet. Um, the dudes in the thing are like, "Hey, why is this ship going off?" They're like, "Oh, there's no actual life forms on it. It must just be faulty." You're in a universe with hella droids. You don't think that maybe you should inspect that?
And Tatooine is a ton of life force.
I meant the escape pod.
Oh well,
Yeah,
it could be like a Grebo or something flying out.
a Greco-Roman wrestling style. Quit showing me all your guitar stuff. What is that?
It's the tube screamer. It's an overdrive pedal.
You're really going
So
all out on guitar now.
yeah, I love it. So normally you play, and you turn this on and it goes. Bah!
Interesting.
And then
What else you got?
we meet Luke. Not yet.
I thought you were going to show me a different thing. This is this is where this movie picks up right where like Rogue One ends, and the ending of Rogue One's so fucking
That's
good with Vader and shit. You can
everyone's
tell
not
he's
seven
just
now.
so menacing of a villain right off the bat, and the stormtroopers look great, honestly.
Great design, yeah. Timeless design. They still look good.
Still looks so good. So
Yeah.
Darth Vader orders his troops to pursue the droids onto Tatooine, and I did put here that Star Wars is known for like the intro credit. What's that? The
This is
overdrive,
another overdrive pedal.
the
Yeah.
overshot pedal.
So you know how the tube screamer, you click it and it goes. Bah!
Okay.
You click this one and it goes. Bah!
So why do you have two of them?
Because if you put one into the other one, it sounds sick. It goes. Bah!
Fucking. Wow.
Cow.
Do you have anything else? It's a lie. He definitely does.
So we did the cool classic Star Wars
Wait,
slide
yeah, that's what I was
transition.
gonna say before you showed me that was
Um,
the rolling credits, but Star Wars is known for like
iconic,
PowerPoint transition
which
slides.
they stole from Akira Kurosawa straight up. 100%.
Really?
One of his favorite directors. So the droids are like waddling around, right?
They go their separate ways. They get in a fight because
Yeah,
R2D2's on a mission,
they're bitter.
but they're captured by Jawa traders who end up.
Aren't these Tusken Raiders?
No, those come later. The Sand
Okay.
People. Um, the Jawa traders they end up back together on this like gigantic, like super tall like truck. It's so tall.
It's needlessly tall. And they're basically slave droids now.
Yes, they get sold to moisture farmers Owen and Beru Lars and their nephew Luke Skywalker.
I bet that would be such an easy job to be a moisture farmer.
Not on a desert planet.
Yeah, you just go out every morning and be like, all right, got the two drops. Do it again tomorrow.
I guess you're right because it would be easier that way
It's so
if it's a
scary.
desert because there's none.
Yeah. Um,
It
little they
looked like they
know,
had like a technology that was used to like suck any moisture out of the air though.
I don't know. They probably just like planted moisture. They're idiots. They Uncle Owen. So they take him back, and they got a little guy back there, Luke.
Yes, Luke. He's tasked with cleaning up the droids. He like hand cleans R2D2, but
I think
C3PO gets dipped into an oil bath.
I
He's
think
like, "Oh, this is gonna feel so good."
Yeah, and I think Mark Hamill is so good in this.
Mark Hamill. I kind
He
of take for granted how good Mark Hamill is in this.
as Luke Scott. Yeah, he's so like precocious and like man, I wish I could go do this all and like his transformation in this movie is incredible. Luke's what a king. He's like a 12-year-old in this. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, honestly, I thought the same. What is that? I knew you had a different thing. Super
Buzz.
fuzz.
Yeah. So you know
Does it make it
how
fuzzy?
yeah, so it goes, so normally and he goes warm around it.
Do you plug all these into an amp?
Correct. Do you want to see that?
Sure.
Oh,
Have
big
you just
boy.
been buying all of this shit?
I bought it a while ago.
Oh, I just say right before your wedding, you bought like endless amounts of instrumental equipment.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, did you know?
I'm glad
Um,
you found something you like. The peanut sauce one was great, FYI.
I'm jealous. So then they're like, well, Luke,
Cleans him out.
yeah, he finds the message. Be like, we gotta find Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Luke's like, I know Kenobi.
Maybe he is so precocious because you're right. He's like, I heard this message and it was like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Maybe it could be related to old Ben
Yeah.
Kenobi.
The Family Guy one, they parodied it. They're like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder if that means old Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. It's Leia, yeah, requesting help. So Luke has dinner with his family and he's curious if Obi-Wan has any connection to the old wizard man Ben Kenobi. And I love how the parents they like know the answer, but they act like so guiltily clueless. They're like,
I don't know. Maybe that isn't that
uh,
explored in Rogue One and shit for reasons and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, or Han Solo, or one of the comics. I don't know.
So overnight R2D2 goes missing. He's just like waddling, rolling out into the middle of the desert. When in the next morning, they find him searching for him, but then they get attacked by
By
the Tusken Raiders.
the Middle Eastern guys, the,
Whoa,
the
whoa.
the Muslims of the movie. Yeah, they.
I love the noise they make though.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
cool.
that was pretty good actually. I was
Remember,
surprised I did
remember
that.
when they were part of the the obstacle course of the just part of the pod racing? You just like you gotta drive through the Tuscans, and they
Yeah,
love it.
they're just gonna shoot you. Good luck.
Yeah, that's just part of it. That's
Good
like a
luck.
term.
It's 8-year-old Anakin as dudes just shoot you while you're doing
Yeah,
the most dangerous race of all
it's
time.
a fun added home course obstacle.
Did you ever play the N64 Star Wars pod
Mars, I
racing
was
game too?
terrible at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that game's so hard,
you were
man.
good
That's
at it.
like the hardest racing game. But that's
Yeah,
one where they also just shoot at you, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm on
pod
fire now."
racing. Yeah, what the fuck.
So yeah,
So
they get
they go.
captured,
Yeah, they
but
do
are rescued.
by Ben Kenobi.
The elderly hermit man, who immediately they're like, "There's no mystery." He's like, "Ben Kenobi, I've been looking for you. Do you know about an Obi-Wan?" He's like, "Obi-Wan, yeah, that's
Time.
me."
Yeah, takes him back to his little hut. Shows him these cool little like gadgets and stuff.
He immediately shows him a lightsaber.
Yeah,
He's
which
like,
is
"Check
cool.
this thing out."
Which he come. Which is good. The as we noted, one of the mistakes of the holiday special was they never showed a single lightsaber.
Yeah, they show it immediately in this.
Yeah, they get you in, and then they start doing wizard shit.
Hmm. Yeah, he tells Luke about his own past as one of the Jedi Knights, who were peacekeepers of the former Galactic Republic, who drew like mystical abilities from a entity called the Force, which is like an energy field that connects all living beings. And he explains that all the Jedi basically were all but exterminated by the Empire years ago.
Order
Um,
66.
and Luke learns that his father, who also a Jedi, fought alongside Obi-Wan during the Clone Wars until Darth Vader, Obi-Wan's former pupil,
which
turned to the dark side of the Force and murdered him.
which we get the twist until much later in the saga. So
We talked about this in episode 19 when we did Phantom Menace. To build to build the prequel lore is actually so impressive.
yeah, to have it already in hand, yeah. I think it was already. I don't think it was like retrograde built. I think it was already in George Lucas's head,
Oh,
which
really?
truly like what like the old sci-fi epic series would do. You know, like Dune was written that way, and Lord of the Rings and all these were like these big ass nerds had like 20,000 pages worth of stuff in their head already.
And they put this they put to film and to print the stuff that was most polished.
Best first,
And
yeah.
they were just like, well, let's just connect it back.
I think that was like his like main idea and germ of the idea, and he built it all out around that because I think he had ideas for Ray for a long time. So
It's fucking crazy, man. The lore is so deep in Star Wars, and for them to pull off the
yeah,
prequels like they did is
I,
amazing.
one thing I like before we move on to Luke flying away or whatever, I like how Luke always is still like, I still want to be a pilot. Like Jedi's are whatever, but he's like, that's the real shit.
He
Like I
wants
still
to
want
fly
to
so
fly.
bad.
Yeah, he likes the force and the lightsaber, but if he had to choose between the two, he would be a pilot, which I think's funny.
Now this is pod racing.
Piloting.
Yeah, and then Obi-Wan gives Luke his father's lightsaber, which is the signature weapon of the Jedi. He's like, play with this. And he's like, okay. But then R2D2 gets to play the full Leia message to Obi-Wan, in which he begs him to take the Death Star plans to Alderaan and give them to her father, a fellow veteran, for analysis, to take down the Death Star.
I forgot about Leia's father.
Yes.
Wasn't Leia's father also Vader?
Yes, but you don't know that, and she doesn't know that.
She got to a much better family, a much more politically aligned family than Uncle Owen the moisture farmer.
Correct. Yeah. When you, at the end of Revenge of the Sith, when they're like sending them the separate ways, and you're like, yeah, one gets to go with the moisture farm on the desert planet, the other one gets
Yeah.
to go to like a rich, like wonderful, like
Dignitary, yeah.
she's a princess. She's
Yes.
no, I almost said noyalty, royalty. She's noble.
She's loyalty. Bad deal for Luke. So I can't remember. Does Obi-Wan take some convincing? He's like, all right, let's go do it.
Yeah, he offers him to come with. He's like, I'm gonna need your help, and Luke's like, nah, I'm not going to Alderaan. I gotta. These droids got to get oil baths, man.
Yeah. Who cares about the state of the universe? I think it's kidnapped or something.
Um, well, you get back to the Death Star.
Yeah. and Vader's choking people.
Yeah, the Empire plan, like their next moves to obtain the stolen archives and the data from the droid units. Vader walks in and the people are like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And he's just like, "God damn it!" Like just chokes
That
him
was always
midair.
fun to do in Battlefront.
Just force choke someone. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
in real
coolest.
life. Yeah.
And in real life, he really shows that he's the guy. But yeah, Luke quickly changes his mind about joining them to Alderaan when he goes back to his home. Imperial stormtroopers showed up, killed all the Jawa traders in their giant
Burns
truck,
everything.
and then murdered his family and destroyed his home while searching for the droids. I just put here like, God damn, he sees, he doesn't like he sees his home burnt and his people died. He sees their burnt skeletons and corpses
Yeah,
laying there.
it's
Like,
pretty.
shit.
That's pretty metal. Yeah.
So yeah, he was like, fuck
If
moisture farming.
imagine if they didn't do that, they would have won the war. If they just didn't, if they just left Owen alone, you know,
Yeah. Then Luke doesn't join him.
he's just moisture farms. Maybe he flies like a trade ship one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They they really didn't have to burn them alive in front of him.
Well, ostensibly they did because it galvanizes him to revolutionize.
Yes. So, seeking a way off the planet, Luke and Obi-Wan travel with the droids to the city of Mos Eisley. One of the best places to play for Battlefront 2.
That was the one you could be all the Jedi's in.
Yep.
It's a happening town. Um, what like we got to find a plane
Yeah, we
basically.
got to find a pilot in a pub, you know. They got to get their drink on. But they're
Yeah.
stopped in the street by stormtroopers. Ben Kenobi uses the Force to like influence their decision making and escape safely.
Force can do whatever. It's
The
just like
Force does literally whatever.
I think it is magic at this point. Like it gets like fleshed out later, but like in this movie, a little bit. It's just like it's magic.
Yeah.
Whatever the wizard wants to do.
And they go to the cantina.
Greedo's there.
Mm-hmm.
He's arguing with Han.
And there was another moment in there where I was like, "Whoa!" It filled with strange creatures of every kind that you can imagine. Some of them just hated Luke for no reason. He was like sitting there, and he's like trying to get people's attention, like, "Ew!" So Ben just like Obi-Wan just cut their arms off,
Yeah, so it's a rough town there.
and nobody bats an eye inside the cantina. Like he cuts their arms off, and like the music stops for a second, and they like look around, and then it's just
Well, and
dun,
then
dun, dun,
Han
dun, dun,
shoots
dun.
Greedo, and everyone doesn't give a shit either.
No.
Um, which version did you watch? Did Han shoot Greedo, or did Greedo shoot Han first?
That's a good question for the poll.
Yeah, that is a good poll question.
Han shoots Greedo first.
Yeah, and the definitive version, and the one I saw too. I think the theatrical first one, Greedo shot first
Really?
because they wanted Han to seem more sympathetic, and then later they're like, "No, Han's just cool." Of course, he shot first.
And he is. He's fucking Harrison Ford.
He looks badass. He's like, yeah, I can. Me and Chewie here can fucking take you anywhere.
Yeah, he's a smuggler who
Yeah,
pilots the starship the Millennium Falcon, and they get hired as their pilots. Chewbacca is a Wookiee. He
big
goes by
dog.
Chewie. His full name is Chewbacca.
That's right. Not Malabak, not Chewie or Lumpaka. He's a big dog guy. It's just them two. That's all they need.
They just bro out every day.
Yeah, they're sick. They play chess with monsters sometimes. So they get the stormtroopers already there.
Yeah, they're there.
They like shoot at them while they take off, but they're bad shots. Just the clones are. There's a reason for that too, somewhere canonically. But they can't.
Why did Greedo show? Oh yeah, he was like a bounty hunter looking to get some ransom
Yeah,
because he hasn't paid Jabba the Hutt back his shares. So he's gonna take him in, but he kills him. So they're being followed by this masked alien giving intel to stormtroopers, who try and stop them from leaving Tatooine, but are unsuccessful because in the lore, stormtroopers can't hit a still target with their laser blasters.
Is that why?
No, I mean it's just like
There's
every
bad
single
stuff.
time. Every single one of them
There's some
has
reason
never shot
why.
a gun.
Yeah.
Um, Leia on the Death Star is held captive and is forced to watch as they demonstrate the power of the Death Star super laser. And they were like, if you
For
give
home.
us information about where like your rebel base is, we won't blow up your planet. She's like, fine, it's on Dantooine. We're on Dantooine. And then they're like, great, now watch us murder
Well,
all your family and blow up your planet. And she's like, what the fuck?
no,
So
no.
she just watches them blow it up.
I would have more of a trauma response probably than she did.
Leia's
She shakes it
badass.
off pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. And so on the way to Alderaan, Obi-Wan begins like Luke's like training in the use of the Force. This is like a cool game where God damn it, a loop. He's got a loop, guys.
That's the last one.
No, it isn't.
It is the last one. So you know how a guitar goes bah.
Okay.
Play this, you go bah, bah, bah. Or you go do 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 do.
Almost like a loop.
Loop station.
Loop Skywalker.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be a good DJ name.
It's such a good DJ name. Loop Skywalker.
Skywalker. I wonder if that's a thing. All right, keep going. I'll look it up.
So, but his Force training, he like holding a lightsaber, and they just have like this little floating ball that shoots lasers at you, and you got to deflect them with the lightsaber.
International DJ battle champion and regular contributor to Billy James' radio show is Luke Skywalker.
Ah,
And there's a flashlight called the Luke Skywalker. That is
ah,
$200.
dang. So, what did you think about this little Force game? Because then he put a helmet on him. He's like, use the Force, sense it, block the lasers without seeing.
Very dodgeball, the underdog.
Yeah, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
It seems like a fun game.
As
They
as
just
fun
battle
as
around.
virtual monster chess.
No. Or pod racing. No.
I just love it because they're like all flying and they were being shot at moments ago and now they're just like casually playing virtual monster chess
Yeah.
back there.
No, they sound like an airline flight. Yeah.
So they're flying through. They come out of hyperspeed when the Death Star's tractor beam captures the Falcon. At first, they're like, "Is that a star? Is that a moon?" Like, holy shit, that's a
Building.
station.
That's a guy.
So it's pulling them in, but Luke and his companions manage to avoid detection inside the smuggling bays, and they infiltrate the Death Star station. And while Obi-Wan roams around in attempt to like disarm the tractor beam so they can leave, Luke and Han, disguised in stormtrooper
This
suits.
is Yeah, and they have to go sneak around and try and find Leia and shit. This is some like Benny Hill Looney Tunes shit,
It
basically.
very
It's
much
just
is.
why Star Wars is so great because they just like put on like fake Mario mustaches, basically, and go around and be like, "Hello, sir. Hello,
Yeah,
it's
we got
me,
this
bad
guy.
guy." Yeah,
They pretend to lock up Chewie so they can walk all the way to the holding cells. They're like, "What's your badge number?" He's like, 3."
seven. Yeah, are good, very good, sir. Go along. So they get to go pretty far,
They make it all the way to the holding cells until somebody questions them, so they just start blasting.
then they start blasting, which is like you're not gonna win. There are how many people?
The
How many
other thing is,
troopers?
how do they find their way around the goddamn Death Star? You know how big that thing is?
Force. The Force. And there's like 20,000 troopers on that versus two guys with mustaches, basically.
Yeah. Well, they make it all the way there. They kill all the stormtroopers. They're there, but Vader senses Obi-Wan's presence via the Force and begins the search for him. The crew ends up they free Leia and they end up cornered by a herd of stormtroopers. So they escape the only way possible into the garbage chute.
With the garbage monster.
Yeah, inside they're quickly accompanied by the trash monster that's just like tentacles and a little eye that pops up.
He's cute.
It grabs Luke and just like pulls him into the sewer waters. But all of a sudden, Luke resurfaces and the monster let him go. And this is because the walls begin to close in and compact the
Even
trash.
even bigger problems. My back hurts standing up for a second.
And they're just screaming. Luke's like, C3PO, get them to stop the wall. Because they're just chilling back where they are. 3PO. But
Oh man.
C3PO won't shut up talking. It's like when you're trying to talk to somebody on a walkie-talkie, but they're holding the button, just telling
That's
them,
right.
like, shut the fuck up and
Use the
listen to
walkie
me.
basically.
With the help of R2 hacking the system, they barely survive before being crushed and make it out of there.
Barely survive. Like Indiana Jones almost
Oh,
esque.
wow. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're they disable the tractor beam, but Obi-Wan is then confronted by Darth Vader.
They have a standoff. A Mexican
Lightsaber
standoff.
duel. It's a distraction which allows the rest of the group to escape towards the Millennium Falcon. But it was like a pretty, and maybe it's just because Ben Kenobi's so old, but a really poorly choreographed duel
Compared
compared
to
to later
later, yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, they like I think at this idealized they were like basically like big giant broadswords, you know?
Yeah,
It's like, ugh, they hit each other like two times and then basically the Obi Ben disappears.
it's literally like kids playing swords, and you just go back and forth and back and
Yeah.
forth. When nowadays it's like fucking flips and
Yeah. But he disappears, which I always thought he
you just
didn't die. He
vaporize.
like disappeared,
Oh
but he
no,
dies.
I always thought he died, but he just vaporized.
No, I thought he like force teleported away and like a ghost
Interesting.
or
Yeah,
something.
Vader hits Ben Kenobi. When he hits him, he's just gone. He's just
There's no
robe. He's
body or
naked.
anything. Yeah, so Luke's like no, but like he's not. I thought he teleported
He's
always.
screaming. He's screaming no, and everybody's like, "Luke, get the fuck in the
Yeah,
Millennium Falcon." He's just no, just shooting a gun. I want to be
yeah.
a pilot. Fuck.
They killed the guy I've known for a week.
Oh
He was my
man.
father figure. Yeah. So they
Uh,
fly away and join the rebellion.
I do like the point when they as they fly away, they get to hop in like the little gun cockpits in the Millennium Falcon, and like it's like
Yeah,
it's like
that's
those
some cool
like
shit.
roller coasters or car games where the seat moves with it,
Yeah,
and you're like trying to aim and shoot.
that
I
would
thought
be
it was pretty
fun.
cool. It'd be a ton of
Um,
fun.
they go meet Akbar.
TIE fighters. Those things make the weirdest. They're not,
I didn't hear that noise.
it was too loud.
Do it again. Yeah, they're cool noises. I wonder how the guy got those noises.
Yeah, interesting.
Probably like a lawnmower and a violin or something.
Whoa.
That's Foley artist shit. That's cool.
Um, Taco number two was really good. That was the classic green sauce with chicken on corn tortilla.
Better than
Now I've
peanut?
got um the peanut one definitely had more flavor.
Oh.
What? Why are you? Why you seem so disappointed by that? Oh, shit. Now I've got the habanero one. Look at
My
this.
nipple's in big pain today too. Yeah, pop it in. They meet Akbar.
They don't go to see Akbar, do they? Oh yeah, they do.
He's hanging out there.
He's hanging out there because they escape and using a tracking device that was planted on the Falcon, the Empire locates the rebel base on the moon Yavin 4. So they're all there like analyzing the Death Star schematics while they're being tracked. And the whole crew of the rebellion reveals like a weakness in a small exhaust port leading directly into the station's reactor.
Gotta cover that up, Death Star engineers, right? That's like the all-time. I mean, it's a one in a million shot, like they say, but
I
cover
mean,
it up.
they need an exhaust for the reactor, otherwise it's gonna get bad in
And
there.
they
But like put a
divert it,
little, yeah, don't make it a straight line. Make it
put the
angled.
vents. Yeah,
Vents. Put a flap on it for God's sake.
so you can't just have a pink laser ball flop in there.
Um, so they
Or put
find
the
all that out, and Luke decides he's gonna join the X-wing rebellion squadron He wants to be a pilot in the desperate attack against the Death Star, while Han and Chewie leave to pay off their debt to the crime lord Jabba the Hutt. And they like really get into like an argument here. He's like, "You're only ever thinking about yourself, Han.
Yeah.
We're doing what's great for the world. They're gonna
This
kill
is
planets
a
here."
universe thing, yeah. And Han's like, yeah, but we owe him $35, Chewie.
It was 17,000.
Yeah, but like units or whatever.
Yeah,
Space.
inflation. That's like nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
So, in like the ensuing battle, there's like the gold and the red team, and there's the X-wings, and then there's the Y bombers, and there's gonna have
Porkins.
distraction teams to take out gunmen, and then the bombers are gonna go through the like the crevice, the cavern, the Grand Canyon, all the way to the thing. But the Y bombers get blown up right away, and now they don't have bombing ships. They just have the X-wing fighters. So now I was confused about why they even needed the Y bombers. But regardless, they are doing pretty good. Their ships are too small to get blasted by the super lasers and the cannons on the outside of the Death Star until Vader leads a squadron of their own starships, the little TIE fighters, and they start to destroy several rebel ships while like Colonel Tarkin prepares the super laser on the Death Star to destroy the moon Yavin 4. And one after one after one, the X-Wings are being taken off, the rebels are going down. Luke's like, all right, I'm leading my way in. I need two on my sides for backup. And as he's going, he keeps hearing Luke, or not Luke, Obi-Wan talk to him.
Yeah, that's why I thought partially that he's not
Just
dead.
yourself.
Yeah, trust yourself, Luke. You can do it.
Oh, Luke, use the Force. He's got Grimace and Bob Dylan speaking to him.
Tell him, Grimmy.
Oh, use the Force, Luke. So he keeps listening to it. All the people around him are dying. Vader's just kicking ass, and Luke's about to be shot down when fucking Han comes back with Chewie and the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
And they start blasting at the TIE fighter. Somehow Darth Vader's TIE fighter doesn't blow up like the rest of them, and he goes spinning off.
No, he says. He goes,
no!
He spins off into the fifth movie. Yeah, the second movie. It's weird how like the smuggler ship is like so much more like as much more firepower and are like advanced than like all the military ships.
I know.
Comes in and dominates. Yeah.
Like imagine a pirate ship just goes and takes down like a U.S.
Navy
like
ship,
like a battleship, like a fucking aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
I also love how everybody the first time they look at the Millennium Falcon are like, this thing's fucking junk. Like every single movie, everybody that sees like, this thing's a piece of crap.
And then it destroys the entire Empire's army.
Yeah.
So Luke's got a clean shot now.
And instead of using the little guiding tool, he uses the Force, aims his torpedoes into the exhaust port, causes it to explode moments before it can fire on the rebel base. And have you ever heard the analogy that the explosion of the Death Star is an orgasm in movies?
Yeah, I don't quite buy it.
Where it's like two little sperm-like blasts going into a hole, and then the only reason that I kind of believe it is because once he shoots the lasers down the hole, it cuts to a scene of just Luke's face, and he goes, ah, and then they fly away, and the whole thing explodes.
He's forcing Brandon. He's not jerking off.
It's like, why do you moan like that? Why did they show?
But they all cheer.
And then back on
big party, yeah.
they have like this triumphant ceremony where Luke and Han get medals for their heroism, and Han keeps winking at Leia, and but she keeps kissing Luke on the cheek.
Yeah, because they haven't gotten into it yet. Which is, I think that's what a traditional story would end with. That, yeah, a coupling, right?
Yes.
The hero gets the lady. Yeah. Chewie gets a medal.
R2-D2 and C3PO are there.
They get medals.
The other thing that I love the noise of is R2D2 whenever he gets hurt and does his scream, just like, ah!
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
All right, habanero bite, Jamaican jerk me off taco
Jerk him off.
from Crazy Papa's Tacos.
Jerk him off. Jerk him off. Jerk him off. Hell yeah.
That's definitely got some kick to it. Oh yeah.
I bet you have 18 quotes.
Oh yeah.
You're
Jesus.
spicy, man.
It's building. It's quote time. So we didn't even clap for the end of the movie. That was the end of Star Wars. We just paused. Quote time, yeah. You have any quotes?
Yoda is my quote.
Not a quote in this. I have 10 quotes.
That's pretty dang good for you. It is pretty crazy how much is still to come of all of our favorites and stuff in Star Wars, like Yoda, like Ewoks. That hasn't even been sniffed yet, and here we are. It's a foundation.
The Gungans.
The Gungans. Yoda was truly the straw that stirred the drink. May the Force be with you. Is that one of your quotes from old Ben Kenobi?
No, because Ben Kenobi never says it.
Doesn't he in the freaking Force Dream thing?
No.
Oh.
He says like the Force will be with you always.
Is that what your quote?
That is one of my quotes. Oh, that's hot. Shit. A Han Solo quote when he's talking with Jabba outside on Tatooine. Jabba's like confronting him, and Han just goes, "Jabba, you are a wonderful human being." And I was like, "He's not a human."
He's a gentleman and a scholar. And his son is hot in the new movie.
2 sons.
His new one is hot. Jeremy Allen White is hot.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like the son.
No. His child.
When they rescue Leia from her holding cells, he comes in and she just goes, "You're short for a stormtrooper." And he's, hey.
They're all the same, so that'd be pretty obvious to see too.
Yeah.
Any discrepancies?
Another Ben Kenobi like use the Force. This one was just like use the Force. Luke let go, and that's when he comes.
Yeah.
When they're playing holographic chess, Chewbacca's like, and C3PO like he made a fair move. Screaming about it can't help you.
Thought he made an illegal move in space chess.
Han Solo at one point says, "Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid."
That's some Western shit.
Yeah, very Western. What are you looking up?
You can play Dejeric.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Um,
Can you play Dejeric?
The Luke and Ben going back and forth. Luke asks originally, like, "How did my father die?" And Kenobi says, "A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he turned to the evil, helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights. He betrayed and murdered your father." I just love the mindset of that, knowing in the future that it's the same person, yet he does believe that they're like separate still.
That Vader killed Anakin, yeah.
Correct. Separate but equal. That's what that means.
That he's died and then gets reborn in the last couple. Yeah, we'll get there.
Ain't no stress, I'm reborn.
15-page instructions for
Jesus.
Dejeric or hollow chess.
Ain't no stress, I'm reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward.
Float on.
One of my last quotes. Leia going against the Grand Moff Colonel Tarkin, Governor. She goes, "Governor Tarkin, I should have expected to find you holding Vader's leash. I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board." And he just goes, "Charming to the last. You don't know how hard I found it, signing the order to terminate your life." And she goes, "I'm surprised that you had the courage to take the responsibility for yourself." They're just throwing zingers at each other immediately.
in the face of death.
Right?
Badass.
C3PO at one point when they're taken as slaves by the Jawa traders, like sitting in the giant truck, he just goes, "We seem to be made to suffer. It's our lot in life." I was like, damn, gaining
I like,
sentience over here.
he's the funniest. Yeah,
C3PO is hilarious.
he's the best. He is the funniest character in the whole universe.
And then probably the funniest moment is, like you said, that just like Mario mustaches, they made their way all the way to the holding cells, just open fire inside. Like there's
Yeah.
alarms going off everywhere, and there's like a intercom with a after the commandeering on the attack station. He goes, Han's like, everything's under control here. Situation is normal. And they're like, what happened? He's like, we had just a slight weapons malfunction, but everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Down here. Thank you. And how are you?
Then he gets away with it.
just blabber, just bubbling idiot.
Yeah, he's like, fine, thanks, bye. Yeah.
He said so many times. How are you?
That's a good quote. Ratings time.
That's a new way to say it.
This movie has ratings.
Mm-hmm.
It has enough reviews to qualify.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start off the guessing, Brandon, with Rotten Tomatoes, the thermometer. This is the critics. I'm gonna say the critics gave Star Wars. It's a little retroactive too, a 93.
Oh fuck, you're right.
I'm right on it.
93.
93. I'm a hero. Suck it, Seth.
And the people?
Over to the people. They also love Star Wars. There's no Star Wars. Some people don't like Star Wars. I'm gonna give it an 89 for the people's weed.
Oh fuck, it's 96. You still win though.
Oh, they like it even more. Only 4 people aren't Star Wars guys. That's about right.
That seems about right.
IMDb.
MDib.
Metacritic. These are the critics, and they're getting meta. We'll say Metacritics gave this an 84.
Hey, you win again. It's a 90.
That's so good. That's its average Metacritic score.
Yeah.
And then the People's Weed on IMDb. This is out of 10, Brandon, remind you.
This is out of 10, yeah.
I'll give it a 7.7.
Seth wins here.
Is it higher?
It's higher. It's an 8.6.
8.6, which makes it the blah 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 movie we've ever covered.
This is, well, how do I do this? Because I forgot to add this to the list. I do it based on number of reviews, or I do it based on score, and then how many people have reviewed it. And this is clearly more reviewed than Spirited Away or It's a Wonderful Life. So this is the highest rated movie we've ever done.
That's crazy. This one, really.
This, then Spirited Away, then It's a Wonderful Life.
Wow.
Alien,
which you guys were
Wall-E,
famously sour on.
Shining.
You guys were famously sour on It's a Wonderful Life. Didn't you give it like a 7.5 or something?
Yeah, something about that.
Yeah. But yes.
Then Alien, then Wall-E, then The Shining, Good Will Hunting, and 2001: A Space Odyssey.
All the titans. The heavyweights.
The heavyweights for sure. God, my mouth is on fire right now. So critics gave it a 90 and a 93 for a 91.5.
Wow.
Audiences an 86 and a 96 for a 91. So 91s across the board. What are you giving Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope? All the Force.
I'm using the Force. It's not my favorite one, but it's a 9.3.
9.3? That's what I was going to say. We were forcing it.
We're forcing it. And not in like making it happen, but we're using the Force. It's so wonderful and inventive and full of character and texture. And it's all the stuff that makes the kids want to do the shit that Luke wanted to do when he was a kid. And that makes me emotional.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's the most wonderful world ever created, probably in movies. the world building is the tops. It might be better. It might be like a 9. I'm gonna say 9.3. I'm gonna stick at it near. It's so good. 9.3 in perpetuity. We love these Star Wars.
My tacos are gone.
Might be better. I don't know. It might be better. Yeah.
I'm also a 9.3. I was gonna say it. I was trying to say it at the exact same time as you, but I was like coughing from the habanero. Shit, that's hot.
There's shaggy bits to it, but some of that I like as well.
Like zoinks.
Yeah, there's some zoinky shag stuff. Yeah.
You're so right. Like, this sends you back to childhood wonder. And it's kind of like, it's like the gateway movie for people trying to get into like sci-fi or even like fantasy stuff. Where you're right, it's clever screenplay, wacky characters, the lore is so deep on it, you can tell it's very well thought out in the moment and in retrospect.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to give it up to just everything production related to this in 1977 is outrageous.
It's so like bright and colorful in its way too.
And the only thing that like could have looked better, once again, it's for its time area though, is like some of like the laser blasts and the actual lightsaber itself could look a little better.
Yeah, and some like the space buttons and stuff, but whatever. It's fine space buttoning.
It just finds buttoning, yeah.
I think I'm gonna bump mine up to a 9.6 to break the force, but
damn,
yeah, thinking on it.
I mean, it's great, and it's a classic for a reason. Okay, reviews. There's so many reviews out there for this fucking movie. I took 5 critics.
Did Big Rog review it?
No. Oh, yes, he did. I didn't take his, though.
Did Pauline Kael review it? I don't know.
Who is Pauline Kael?
Pauline Kael. She's like the most important film critic of the 20th century, I would say. Let me look at what she said. You go first.
First one is by Adrian Barry at the Daily Telegraph. And Adrian says, one of the most exciting films in the space melodrama genre and the best since 2001: A Space Odyssey. It is unpretentious and pleasantly devoid of any message. And that's very true. Like, this is made just to like make a space movie. It wasn't made to like make some political statement. And
yeah.
what'd you find?
She didn't really like it all that much.
Really?
She was upset that Leia didn't have the Force.
She does have the Force. Give it some time.
So I can kind of get that. That's what I feel like about the new ones.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Leia does have the Force. Just give it some time.
Give it some time, Pauline.
Yeah, Pauline wasn't researching the metachlorian counts. Come on, girl.
Come on, girl.
Next is by John Simon at New York Magazine. He says, strip Star Wars of its often striking images and its highfalutin scientific jargon, and you get a story, characters, and dialogue of overwhelming banality.
Disagree.
Good words in here, though. The banality and highfalutin.
Banal.
Oh, my word. Solipsist.
Oh, isn't that like solipsist? A guy who does something?
A person, the noun, a person that can only believe that their identity is the only true existence.
Weird. Like a narcissist, sort of. Anyways.
Kind of, but like, you cannot prove that I am real. Just as I cannot prove that you're like.
That's an idiot. What did
Private Idiot. That's what I was trying to think of.
what did the next guy say?
Next one's by Gerald Clark at Time. And they say Star Wars is a grand and glorious and a subliminal history of the movies, wrapped in a riveting tale of suspense and adventure, ornamented with some of the most ingenious special effects ever contrived for film. Not ingenuous, ingenious special effects
Ingenious.
ever contrived for film.
Yeah.
What are you looking up? You're really reading.
Seen a
I'm
big
watching your
Rob
eyes
about
move.
it.
Oh, yeah. And then
He
I
loved
did
it.
take Gene Siskel at Chicago Tribune, though.
His homie.
And he said Star Wars was a fun film with spectacular visual effects, but not a great movie in the sense that it describes the human condition.
Yeah. Well, it's called Star Wars. Gene. Come on.
That's exactly why I put his in here. I was like, what
It's
what are you
funny.
talking about?
Come on, Gene.
You know what I just learned? Marina
What?
thought that Babe 2 Pig in the City was the sequel to Charlotte's Web.
No. No.
She thought Charlotte's Web and Babe were the same thing.
In the same. No.
I was
One's
like,
much
no, a dog was hung. You think
Yeah.
Charlotte's Web would do that?
There was a monkey wearing a diaper.
Oh shit, I forgot about the monkey wearing the diaper. Was
He's
it the
always-
cats that sang or was it the mice that sang?
The mice thing.
What do the cats do?
They probably gambled or something.
And then my last one. Dove.org Foundation.
Wow. They got it.
They got it.
I wonder.
And they say this is a fantastic good versus evil tale, and video games and space themed movies literally exploded on the scene following the success of this film.
They liked it.
It is no exaggeration to say that this movie has changed the face of films. There has been much speculation about
What
the
about Jesus?
Force, but Lucas has stated it is allegorical for a belief in God. 15 out of 40.
Which that always gets me. The 15 out of 40. Which is incredible for them, right?
That's a great score, yeah.
Sure, yeah, I guess. I don't know if you can get much better than 15. Because you do need to, because if you get like 5 out of 40 or whatever, because you want to get some good scores in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Dove's so crazy. That's a good review.
15 out of 40, yeah.
Perfect.
Anytime I can find it, I gotta do it. But what
Perfect.
about the DOS.org? Desmond Doss.
He probably would have hated it because it's stupid. Because he's stupid, I mean.
I want to be a pilot too, but I would never fly. I would never shoot those guns.
I couldn't relate to the movie because there was a talking dog flying a plane. And that's not Christ-like at all.
It needs to be put in a kennel.
Yeah.
Why is that dog flying the plane? Oh my! What in the world?
Yeah.
I would know.
No, I can't marry Lou, whatever his wife's name was.
I couldn't kill a droid.
Couldn't do it, Beth Sarah Lynn Rebecca. Whatever.
Mary Lou might be right. That was pretty good.
Dumbass wife.
Beth
name.
Sarah Lynn Becca. Beth Sarah Lynn Becca.
Beth Sarah Rebecca. I don't know.
I swear to God, I didn't come when I shot those lasers down the hole.
When I kicked that grenade in that Jap's face, that was godly.
I fucking kill a stormtrooper any day though.
We got.
Okay, and then lastly, user reviews. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is a great one in here.
Oh.
You're gonna love it. There's some good ones in general. I tried to actually get Darren's review in here, but he has not actually written a review. He's just given it a score.
Okay. What do you score it?
4.5 out of 5. So right where we are.
Yeah.
This is like his 6th ranked or 7th ranked Star Wars film, though.
That's stupid.
He had Phantom Menace above this.
That's really stupid.
First,
you can't do that.
you can't do that. First is by Clownhead. And they say Obi-Wan calling Vader Darth like it's his first name is the most baller fucking gauntlet slam of all time. To get on his level, you cronies. 5 out of 5 stars.
Oh, Darth. You should have called him Anakin, but he doesn't. That would have given it away.
That would have really given it away. Yeah.
A little bit.
Hey, Anakin Skywalker.
Would have given it away.
Yeah, fucking Darth. Well, if you call him just Darth, it makes me only think of Wayne's World with Garth.
Darth. Yeah. Darth Vader.
My father-in-law told me that he watched Beer for My Horses the year it came out.
Oh, in theaters? Heard. They didn't,
The song played at a Billings Mustangs baseball game, and I was like, "Oh!" And he's like, "What?" I was like, "This song. There's a movie based off it." He's like, "Yeah, I watched it." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Recently because of my podcast." And no, when it came out in like 2008, I was like, "No."
Nobody watched it when it came out. It didn't come out until 2022, I think.
Next is by Jeff Palestine flag emoji.
Our guy.
It says, when Luke looks out to the two suns, ... Now that's cinema, baby. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Na 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 na.
How'd they do that?
I don't know. Luke's theme is so good too.
Probably filmed it. Wait for the Sun to Move, filmed it again.
You know what movie I take for granted of how good the effects are in it?
Yeah.
The fucking Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan. They nailed the twin thing.
Stuff?
Yeah.
You're right.
Because like even nowadays, like people are like, how the fuck did they do Sinners with 2 Michael B. Jordan? They did that 20 years ago with fucking Lindsay Lohan.
They did.
30 years ago.
That's a good early call.
Yeah. Next, this one is by Allure or Aller.
Aller.
They say, my favorite part of this film was when old man Obi-Wan Kenobi does a completely unnecessary 360-degree move during that one lightsaber duel. That shit was so funny. My man's got so much swag. 4.5 out of 5 stars.
That's Seth move.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Seth.
Happy birthday. Although it was just such a slow spin, too.
Well, he's old.
He's super old. Like, at any point, Vader could have just went like, boom, you're gone.
Spin move. You're doing a dance.
Next is by Hannah. They say George Lucas was really like, in quotes, I'm going to create the world's first gay mentally ill robot, end quote. And he did. Ill. 5 out of 5 stars.
He's mentally capable. He's a hero. Him and Cogman should have a show together.
Oh, shit.
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be pretty great. You would tune into that podcast every week.
I would. Cogman and 3PO.
It'd be called the podcast. Cogcast.
The Cogcast.
You would listen every week for sure.
Call in, yeah. I hope.
You call in, yeah. Next is by Karsten with a K.
Boo, this man.
They say, would be cooler if there was a giant fucking worm. 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Dune.
It'd
be cool if there was a big robotic elephant AT-AT guy.
Yeah.
With no trunk, though.
Also, remember John Carter is a precursor to this based on like the actual novel stuff? That's crazy.
He was into John Carter.
Ooh, thunder and lightning going on outside. Oh, shit. Ooh, house is shaking. Goodness. Okay. Penultimate is by Mia. They just say, I couldn't stop staring at the stormtroopers' dicks the whole time. 1.5 out of 5 stars.
1.5. Oh no.
They got the little cups things. The belt that's a cup.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then the last review. Fantastic review.
Oh.
It gives every movie's a 10 vibes.
Hit it.
It's called Does It Have Trees? And it says, absolutely no trees.
Oh, no.
I hope they make a threequel with the big forest planet. 1.5 out of 5 stars.
That's a good thing. We gotta keep him. Yeah.
We gotta keep him. That's a bit. That one's getting nominated. Although there was a quick PowerPoint transition where there was a
I thought Yavin
a
4
couple
had some
trees.
trees.
Yeah, that's what it was Yavin 4.
Yeah.
It was a quick PowerPoint transition of some trees,
Some
but that was
trees.
it.
Got some
They're
trees,
gonna
though.
love it when they go to Kashyyyk
Yeah. Oh, and Endor, yeah.
and Endor. Shit. So that's gonna end it this week for the Star Wars and the Space
Monkey
Sluts
business.
with the monkey Wookiee business.
Wookiee
I'm
What's
surprised we never did Wookiee business. Are you recommending this film?
yes?
Of course.
Everyone's seen it except for Alex.
Pretty much everybody has, yeah. I asked
Alex.
Marina, I was like, would you rather watch the Star Wars, one of the Star Wars trilogies with me, or the Lord of the Rings? She's like, Star Wars, 100%. Like, Lord of the Rings is Star Wars, but even nerdier
And slower.
and slower. A lot of walking.
There's
So,
no Han Solo.
yeah, not as sexy.
And their Yoda's like evil.
Yeah,
This
he
Yoda's
is.
fun. Yeah.
Yoda would kick his ass.
Oh, from here to Mos Eisley.
So, that's going to end it this week, this episode. On the next episode, no, we're not done yet. Next week,
We didn't start the episode that way.
next episode, even though we're 2 weeks behind, is Seth's birthday choice.
Is he coming on?
I'm gonna text him tonight and see what he can do, and I'm gonna see if he's changed his mind.
Okay.
But his initial pick was Birdman, or the Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance.
Yeah. I want to be on. I may not be able to be on because I have to do wedding shit for the next couple of weeks.
Yes, I was also gonna bring that up. That episodes might not come out every other week because Devin and Seth are flaky, and Lukas is like, you're less than 2 weeks out on wedding and then honeymoon. So if an episode doesn't come out, don't worry, it'll come out. We've got Birdman, and then we've got Marina's birthday choice, which is Stand By Me, and then that'll be the end of the season. So so don't think we're leaving you. We're just a lot of things right now. We love you too, but we'll try and get Seth on. Maybe we'll try and do it soon if we can get Seth and you for Birdman.
Yeah.
And then we love you. I now pronounce you Pod and Cast. Oh. In the next episode.
I'm pronouncing you Goop and Ta. Gupta.
Ragoon and Ta.
What was the Gupta? What the kid yell in Lion?
Gadoo.
Dude, that's what it was. Gupta.
Gupta. Gupta, Gupta.
He did find him eventually. Nicole Kidman stole him.
Yep. Alrighty.
Alrighty. Thanks, Bingo. This is Grundle Sump and Bilko Rinkus signing
That's
out.
such a good name. See you later.
Later.
Bye.